Yo, I'm Sickfishsticks and thanks for clicking on my video. Back again with another what games are free this week video, and we start over on Steam where Overwatch 2 has landed and currently sitting in with overwhelmingly negative reviews. 45,000 juicy nerds have given their opinion in mere hours after its release. God damn if that's not a slap in the face, I don't know what is. Technically, Overwatch 2 was free to play to begin with, but I guess Blizzard exclusivity had a change of heart and has now ended up on Steam, for better or worse. It could be a way to revive the game, considering Overwatch 2 hasn't performed as Blizzard would have liked. If you've been living under a rock and for some reason haven't played Overwatch 2, then lucky you. But now you have even more chances of ruining that. If you ask me, I would love if Blizzard would have spent just as much time developing the game as they did developing cutscenes and videos for this damn game. You still have a bit of time left if you want to give Marauders a try. They're running a free-to-play session until August 14th. Marauders is a tactical first-person multiplayer looter shooter set in a sci-fi universe. As a space pirate, you get to work either solo or in a squad with up to 3 other wankers. Here, you'll have to navigate a hostile battleground, hunt for loot, craft new weapons and gear, and salvage what you need to survive. A bit of a rough start off the gates, as this bad boy's sitting in with mixed reviews considering it just came out. But I mean, my childhood was rough too, but look how I ended up. The top comment on the review page says as follows: I got this because of a YouTuber recommended it. I'm no longer subscribed to that channel. So please remember, I'm not recommending this bad boy, I'm merely mentioning its existence. By the way, links to all of the games are in the description to make your lives a little bit easier. If you want to stay up to date on free games on the interwebs, then remember to subscribe before you go. Next up, Robin Hood, Sherwood Builders Bandit Trail. I guess the developer decided to use sentences rather than words to name their game. Anyway, this Robin Hood game here is an action-adventure RPG with the city-building elements. Here you take on the role of a classic hero who stands up to tyranny and injustice that haunts Sherwood. Get to fight, craft, steal, and of course help the local people to grow and prosper. A few minor bugs here and there, but the concept I think is okay. It's giving me a bit of a clunky Valhalla vibes with a sprinkle of bow action. If you're a Robin Hood fan, I guess it's worth giving this prologue a run. Next up we have Cervus Blade, which is an enchanting third-person action-adventure game that takes place on an epic journey through a deer-worshipped desert world, whatever the hell that means. You get to engage in high-octane combat, testing your skills in challenging encounters while you unleash power of the blade and become a legend of your very own world. I can feel our collective brain is thinking the same thing. A low-budget Dark Souls clone. But that isn't necessarily a bad thing. Cervus Blade is sitting in with positive reviews, so maybe we don't know what the hell we're talking about. If you want your Souls-like cup filled to the max, then head on over to the Steam page and give Cervus Blade a go. Ubisoft are running a free trial on Assassin's Creed games if you want to take them out for a spin. It's limited time free-to-play session running until August 14th. I like Assassin's Creed. It was one of the first games where I was sent to assassinate one guy and eliminated 95 people on my way there. In fairness, it's like the History Channel the video game. It starts off with this really impressive recreation of historical events and ends with blaming everything that ever happened on aliens. So take it for a spin while you can, it's for sure worth its asking price. Fanatical are giving away Unity of Comand Stalingrad campaign. It calls itself a heavy strategy game set in World War II, but I would say it's more of a heavy puzzle game set in World War II. It felt more limited in strategy and choice and much more like a puzzle game where you were playing against a level designer to beat a level in as few turns as possible with an overwhelmingly disadvantage. But I mean, if that's your kink, then you're off for a treat. Epic are giving away 2 new titles on August 17th, Black Book and Dodo Peak, which will be replacing Europa 4 and Orwell. We covered both Europa 4 and Orwell in our last video, so I'm not going to bother you with those. But what's interesting is Black Book which is an RPG adventure based on a Slavic myths, in which you play as a young sorceress. You get to fight a variety of evil forces in this card-based battler while you explore the world. Humans live alongside mythical creatures, so you know that makes some funky gameplay. In fairness, it's a fairly well executed, enjoyable card battler with pleasing aesthetics, and it's currently sitting in with very positive reviews on Steam with around 4,000 reviews. The game has fairly engaging combat, mechanics that work fairly well, and the boss encounters were well designed and felt mostly unique. If you're into card battlers, then this will just hit the spot. A Dodo Peak, which is a throwback to the classic arcade platformers of the past with a modern twist. You play as a dodo bird, setting off to find and rescue lost eggs and babies and stuff like that from dangerous levels. I must admit, the movement of the dodo bird gave me a quick trip down memory lane. But that's not enough for me to install this bad boy. And that's pretty much all I had for you in this one. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thumbs up if you liked it, thumbs down if you didn't, subscribe if you haven't, like why not? Thanks a lot for watching, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.